Daenerys Targaryen. She says she is the mother of dragons. But would you trust her with your kids? Her father was a maniac. She palled around with Dothraki terrorists. She asked the city of Karth for a government bailout. Then she lost 3 baby dragons after placing them in an unlocked wooden box. An unlocked wooden box. This Khaleesi wants to be queen of the 7 kingdoms, but can she be trusted? Daenerys Targaryen. Wrong for dragons. Wrong for the realm. Paid for by the Committee to Protect Dragons.
We don't know anything about him.
He was never really vetted.
Is he really the true-born son of Robert Baratheon?
All over the 7 kingdoms, people are asking the same question. Who is the real King Joffrey? The people of Westeros are hurting. Winter is coming. Crop yields are falling, and the price of fuel is going up.
The cost of peat moss is through the thatched roof.
And this young and inexperienced king takes advice from a whoremongering imp and has launched an illegal war in the north. What is King Joffrey hiding? This is not our kind of family values. King Joffrey. What a bastard.
What a bastard.
Paid for by the young Baratheons for freedom. Robb Stark. He's the biggest celebrity in the North. But his father was a traitor. He arrested his own mother. His bastard brother deserted the Night's Watch. And he couldn't defend his own castle. Worst of all, Robb Stark hasn't stopped the wildlings from invading our lands and taking our jobs. He even has an illegal alien for a nanny. And now he wants to be king in the North? King? Some people say he's really a wolf. Some people say he eats dead people. We can't wait until it's too late. Send a raven to Winterfell now and tell Robb Stark to go back home. Stop eating dead people and defend the damn wall. This ad paid for by Crossbows GPS.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
When you can't find anything to watch on cable, you get bored. When you get bored, you listen to radio cooking shows. When you listen to radio cooking shows, you invite a friend over for dinner. When you invite a friend over for dinner, you use twice as many beans. When you use twice as many beans, you expel deadly farts that kill your friend's dog. When you kill your friend's dog, your friend becomes unstable. When your friend becomes unstable, you're sued for everything you're worth. When you're sued for everything you're worth, you're thrown to the streets. When you're thrown to the streets, you devote your life to world domination. When you devote your life to world domination, you become an evil fascist overlord. When you become an evil fascist overlord, old friends plot their revenge. When old friends plot their revenge, you are shot in the back of the head. And when you're shot in the back of the head, you miss your jazzercise appointment. Don't miss your jazzercise appointment. Upgrade to Indirect TV. Go online or call 1-800-ERECT-TV.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans, and all of those fellow liberty lovers around the world. It is I, your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And yes, I did check again today, and it is still live free or die. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, May the 6th in the year of our Lord 2015. And the number that you can call this evening if you wish to join me live or express whatever's on your mind is 603, toll free, by the way. 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. And, of course, I will hopefully see you and put you in the queue and put you on the air with yours truly, me. Because there's only one me, one and only. Now, live free or die in this state. Look, there is there is a lot I have to go over today, and I know I'm not going to get to it all. And it's simply because there's just so much stuff out there to talk about that we need to discuss, that we need to talk about, that you need to know about. One of the things is, look, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I know that there might be some listeners out there who are not all about the First or Second Amendment. I'm going to tell you right now that without the First Amendment, there would be no need for the Second Amendment because you wouldn't know what's going on. But here's the deal. I think you all need to fully practice and utilize your Second Amendment rights. I think now is a time that you arm up. Now, I'm calling for citizens to arm themselves to the T. And I don't want this to be like it's alarm, like I'm an alarmist. But you have to understand something. That this world is shrinking. It is becoming smaller by the day. We have an administration in our government that refuses to protect our borders. Look, the terror attack that the administration just doesn't want to call attack, they want to call it an attempt. It was an actual attack, just thankfully no innocents were killed. Plain and simple, it wasn't attempted. They didn't stop it before they began their attack. The thing is that they attacked and nobody died except for them. Thank goodness. But you've got to be in a position to be able to protect yourself and your loved ones, because our government is not protecting us. Oh, sure, on some occasions, they may overprotect us a little bit. But look, this administration views many of us as the enemy of this country and not the true enemy. You need to have Bert's basement from the movie Tremors. Every single law-abiding citizen needs to have Bert's basement. That is my goal. I'm telling you right now, Bert's basement is where it's at. You need to be able to carry on you at all times. So whatever stupid law that your state may have on carry permits, get it. I don't care if it's open or if it's concealed, get it. You need to be able to protect, because there's going to be way too many idiots out there that are going to think, that somebody else is going to rise up and protect them. Well, you need to be their hero, because the police cannot be everywhere at every time. They're not going to know ahead of time, such as the case, I do believe they knew a little bit ahead of time of the attack in Texas. They're not always going to know this. And now, this is why I'm saying this, folks, because it has been reported that ISIS claims that they have terror cells in 15 states. Now, we already know that radical Islamists, including ISIS, have had training camps in Mexico. One as close as 8 miles from our border, our southern border. Now, our border is pretty much still wide open. We have been talking about this for years, about the need to close the border, not necessarily because of the flood of illegals coming in from Mexico and other places in Central and South America through Mexico. Yes, that's a problem, but that wasn't our main concern. Our main concern after 9/11 in 2001 was that our borders were too open and that people who meant to do us harm would cross over, not just those who are looking for a better life. And indeed, now that we know that there's a training camp there, and then ISIS says, well, yeah, we've got 71 operatives ready to attack in 15 states. This is why you need to be prepared. Because this administration, in an effort to try to seize control of the government forever, and by allowing illegals and then giving them amnesty, they have left our borders open and us vulnerable to attack. It's only a matter of time before these nut jobs from the Middle East finally succeed in some sort of attack. It's just a logical progression. It's just a logical thought process. You need to have Bert's basement. And if at least one person in every city neighborhood, in every neighborhood across this, if just one person had Bert's basement in every neighborhood, you know how much safer Americans would be? In reality, how much safer they would be. Not feel, but actually be. A lot safer than we are now. Now, I'm not saying that you need to hoard all kinds of stuff, and be able to hunker down like some of these crazy preppers out there. Although, having an emergency stash or emergency supply is not a bad thing. It's a logical thing. Now, I'm not saying to have a stash of weapons and ammunition and food that'll last you for 10 years. That's a little crazy. But to be able to handle just about any sort of situation short of, military armament, Bert's basement is just